The accounting firm is calling on the government to review the existing tax statutes and replace them with new ones which are simpler to understand and easier to comply with. Senior financial officers at the firm believe the capital gains tax, which was suspended in Kenya in 1985, should be reintroduced, saying it would go a long way in helping the government plug in the expected budget deficit. And as NTV's Alex Mwangi reports, the PKF officials also waded in on the matter of the power tussle between the National Assembly and the Senate.
Kenya's income tax dates back to 1974, while the Customs and Excise Act became law in 1978. The value-added tax, on the other hand, found its existence in 1990. It is these tax statutes that accounting and business advising firm PKF would like repealed and replaced with new ones. They would also like a reintroduction of the capital gains tax, which was suspended in Kenya in 1985.
There is absolutely no reason why then Kenya should be the only country in East Africa that does not tax wealth, because all the other countries in East Africa do have capital gains, and this is perhaps going to be the biggest source of revenue to meet the gap and to finance devolution.
The element that relates to capital growth, in other words, it's not just profits, but actual capital growth, could easily be $1 billion to $1.5 billion. In Kenya shillings, that's over 100 billion shillings that goes completely untaxed.
The exclusion of the tax on capital gains has in many instances created a conducive environment to propel the rich into greater riches while relegating the poor to more economic hardships.
And there is absolutely no justification why anybody who has a capital resource, if I'm selling my house for 30 million shillings, there's absolutely no reason why I should not pay taxes when I'm asking someone buying brand in Kibera to pay taxes through VAT.
And on the matter of the supremacy battle, pitting the National Assembly on the one hand and the Senate on the other, Mborugu had this to say.
We do feel that it's quite irresponsible for those two institutions to be fighting like children, because this has an impact on this economy.
PKF suggests that the Kenya Revenue Authority should be renamed to become the Kenya Revenue Services, saying that the era of authorities is gone and that the term authority tends to create the perception of a tyrant organization.